What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I want to try to go through a couple of the emails here, and I got one from Ryan in Milan and the American dollar. Luke, just a thought. I'm in Milan at a cafe and they refuse to take the USD. Could this be a sign of the times? Thanks for what you do. Ciao. Ciao, and there's no reason to thank me. I'm in this with everybody. Here's what's happening with this. I always had, because I live overseas and I travel overseas, so I always thought about what would be the rejection of the US dollar. What would it look like? Because overseas, there was always a situation where they wanted the US dollar, but you have to understand that the fluctuation of the pricing overseas on the US dollar, it doesn't shock me that in Milan they probably wanted the local currency or the euro. It is the signs of what's to come. There are going to be a lot of Americans who are overseas that get paid in dollars, like remote workers and stuff like that, or people who have pensions. They're going to have to come back home to America, because at a certain point there's going to be a rebuke of the dollar. They're not going to want the dollar anymore. Let me explain to you when that's going to happen exactly. When all these countries switch over to a national currency to national currency outside of the SWIFT, like the XRP system, when they go direct, they're not going to have any need for dollars. So they're going to dwindle their dollar reserves next to nothing in their central banks. And at that point, you're going to see, like, you're going to go to, let's just say you go to Brazil, and Brazil's going to say, we don't accept the dollar. So you're going to have to buy their local currency at a disadvantage in order to spend money there. It's one of the reasons why the credit card companies are partnering up with like XLM and XRP, just because that shift is coming. So that being able to change the money in local currency, there's just no way around it. It's going to happen. You know, like, I'm overseas right now, and fortunately, because my dollar has a higher valuation than the local currency, but that will change in the future. That's why I offset it with crypto holdings, because that's going to elevate my money, and I can turn around and buy whatever currency I want at the blink of an eye. Yes, the dollar is on its way out, and it's on its way out not because America is bad. It's because our politicians with the bankers and Wall Street have created a situation that it's technically worthless, but there's nothing replacing it yet. Just get ready for that yet part, because when it hits America, when it happens overseas, I just told you what it's going to look like. In America, what's going to happen is when all those dollars come back home, because they're not using them overseas, the hyperinflation is going to hit. It's going to be like a slice of pizza, $32.50. It's going to happen. There's no way around it. Anybody's ever been to countries with massive hyperinflation, it catches people by shock. Salaries change, the value of a job changes, everything. So just prepare, because things like this, there's little things like that. I've seen little things like that. Let me tell you something. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. You can see it in America with the food prices, fuel prices. Chime in on bottom. What is the price of gas in your area in America right now? Diesel included. Just put it down there. That'll wake up a lot of people, and it's going to get worse. The second that Israel gets into Gaza and Syria gets involved and Iran, you're going to see what's going to happen. Why do you think they want the big war now? They need to reset everything. Digital dollar time.